Hello Libra, welcome back to my channel. This is Charlotte with Happy Twins 1111. Okay Libra, we've got a love forecast for you, November 1st to the 15th. What's going on? What's happening in your connection? We're going to look at the current energies between you and your person first. Then we're going to look at how they're feeling and thinking about the connection, what their intentions are, and then we'll take a look at what's actually going to happen between you two in the coming 2 weeks and what you can do to move forward for your highest good. Whilst I'm shuffling, I'd just like to remind you that my mediumship classes are almost sold out. So it's mediumship for beginners, connecting with your spirit guides. It's a beautifully healing experience to do that. And of course, it gives you access to that higher wisdom also. You can find information about that on my website, which is www.happysouls1111.com. You can also find my group guided meditations for sale there. We're doing them at the new moon, full moon, and then the weeks in between also to do kind of clearing of self, twin flame healing, all that jazz. It's only £7.77 per person, so do come along and join me for that. And there's a load of other classes as well that have been announced for January. They're also selling out pretty fast, so go and have a butcher's. I apologise for my coughing. I keep getting complaints about this, but you know what? I can't help it. I'm trying my best. Okay. So, Libra, what's going down in your connection? Let's have a look at the current energies. This is the HideTarort by Dan Francis. His Kickstarter campaign is now over, but you can still pre-order these. I'll pop a link in the description box below. This is actually the prototype, not the original deck. So it's not as nice a quality as what the original one will be, but this is the only one I've got at the moment. I can't help using it. I love it so much. So we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse, Strength in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Devil, and the Nine of Swords. And that is actually my daughter. Dan Francis is a friend of our family, and he's included people he knows in it, and that's my beautiful daughter Amber. So what are the current energies between you? Let's get some clarifiers also. We've got the Sun, we've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Knight, which is the Chariot in reverse, we've got the Three of Swords in reverse, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like this person is probably not, you know, your person isn't taking much action. I feel like the both of you have very much been focused on, you know, your own joy and happiness. But I'm getting, there's such a lot of loyalty and power between you two, Libra. I do really feel that. But there's probably not much growth at the moment, was what I'm feeling with Strength in reverse, which is called the Tree in this deck. And I feel like part of the reason we've got this kind of disconnect and there being no action, offers made, you know, is that neither of you are listening to the truth. The truth is not illuminated for you because you're not listening. And whilst there's no growth here, there is a tremendous amount of love and a desire for commitment. I'm feeling that for both of you. But it feels like you've both given up. It feels like no one's taking action. No one's moving forward. We've got the Chariot in reverse here and the Nine of Wands. It just feels like you're both very tired, you know, and you need this respite. Now, brewing underneath all of that is that you're not feeling very, shall we say, connected to the love within you. And that creates, you know, self-love deficit, which makes us behave in very anxious ways. It makes us attached to people in a very needy way. This is codependent energy with this Devil. And I do feel like you're both healing from that. But this anxiety is strong in both of you, and that wheel hasn't turned yet. So I feel like this is probably a very challenging time for you two, Libra. You know, you're both... and my guide's saying Arthur's coming through really loud and clear. He's saying that this exists in both of you and you're not identifying it in yourself. You know, you're not listening to spirit. You're not allowing this truth to be illuminated. You're getting frustrated by the lack of growth, but you're blaming it on the other person. You've kind of given up and you're not taking responsibility for your own part in this journey, is what I'm hearing. I did actually post about this on my community page today. Please do go and check it out. But I do feel like both of you have a tremendous amount of anxious attachment and, you know, all of that kind of anxious codependency still running really deep. And that cycle hasn't closed out for either of you yet. So if you've been telling yourself that it's all on the other person, you're really being called to take a really hard look at yourself and to be really honest. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to shine that light of judgment on you so that you can illuminate your shadows, illuminate the truth. Because the truth you're waiting for is this person's feelings. That's the reassurance and the outcome you want. But you need to understand that their feelings are a reflection of how you feel about yourself. You know, they are mirroring this back at you. And you're really being called to identify these shadow aspects within yourself instead of blaming this other person for not giving you what you want. And I feel like you've given so much and you're just not getting anything back and you're pretty angry about it now. So really stagnant energy in between you at the moment. Let's see how this person is thinking and feeling about your connection. We've got the Two of Pentacles, which is the starfish in this deck. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the High Priestess in reverse. We've got the Lovers. These are beautiful cards. And we've got the Empress. So you and this person are probably definitely twin flame counterparts. And I feel like this person knows that. They feel that. But the spiritual aspects of the connection, I feel really quite frightens them. They find it very intense. They don't know what to do with that information. They know it's true, but they just don't know what to do with it. And they really see you as being so... Pardon me, I need to cough. They see you as being so fiercely independent and capable that they're never sure if they can match that. And of course they don't need to, they just need to be themselves. But this is the lack of self-worth that's rumbling under this. And they really want to bring this into balance, but they don't know how. And, you know, I really think that the spiritual aspects both excites them and terrifies them all at the same time. But with the Lovers and the Empress here, you know, they really do notice that you are their soulmate, you're their divine counterpart. You know, I feel like they feel very, very strongly about you. There is big, big love here, but they just don't know how to move forward. And they don't have that self-worth. They don't have... you know, the confidence to come forward. But let's see what their intentions are. What are their intentions towards you? What are they planning on doing? What do they want from you in the next couple of weeks? Well, this is their intentions. It's not the action they will take. It's what they're intending, which may not come to fruition. We're going to look at the actions in a minute. So we've got Ace of Swords, which is called the Jewel. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. We've got the Four of Swords in reverse. We've got the Knight of Swords upright. And we've got the Five of Swords. So I do feel like this person is ready to speak some kind of truth, but they don't know what that truth is yet. They're still haven't fully integrated it. And I feel like they're actually pretty tired of thinking about it, but they need to give it some time. And they're, you know, I feel like they're kind of trying to squash it down, but I do think they're intending to come forward and speak to you about it, but they're worried that there's going to be some kind of conflict. So they know that you're pretty annoyed with them. You know, I feel like they've not really been very forthcoming. They may have rejected you. They may have stood you up. They may have just vanished. And they're really worried about there being some kind of conflict, that you're angry with them. But they want to talk, they want to take action. And this isn't going to be any kind of major romantic action, but it's a coming forward and a revelation of some truth. They want to at least open up the lines of communication and have a new beginning in terms of communication, but they haven't fully understood, you know, what they actually want or need to say. There's a lot that they're not understanding about this connection at the moment, but they just feel compelled to say something is what I'm guessing. So let's look at what action you can actually expect. So we've got the Five of Wands. We've got Judgment. We've got the Ace of Wands. This is very, very positive. We've got the Eight of Wands in reverse. And we've got the Seven of Wands. So this isn't the cards, but I'm getting really strongly this person is going to come forward with some kind of gift or peace offering. And, you know, there may be some playful conflict and they're expecting serious conflict. But, you know, I don't think it's going to be serious. I think it's going to be kind of a mild scolding from you and a kind of, you know, you really hurt me, you really upset me. It's not respectful the way you behaved. But, you know, they're really releasing ego. And I feel like they're going to allow, you know, this mild scolding from you, and it's going to really help them wake up and understand. They deserve that judgment. They're expecting it, and I think they're just going to be relieved that it's not as severe as they're expecting. But they definitely want this beautiful new start, but I feel after intending that they want to come forward with some truth, they're probably going to bottle it up, and it's going to be a new start energetically speaking, but they're probably not going to reveal too much. You know, it's not going to be as a big a change as they hoped, because letting their barriers down is a big step forward. They're not quite ready to reveal the whole truth, is what I'm getting. So I do think they're going to come forward. I think they're going to communicate with you, but they're going to end up kind of bottling it up, you know, about losing the courage to actually say what they want to say. But there's definitely going to be some peace offering. They're going to be letting their barriers down, and there's definitely some kind of awakening or self-realization indicated for both of you moving forward. So let's have a look at how you need to act, or what you need to do to move forward for your own highest good, Libra. We have got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Stop being indecisive. We've got the Hermit in reverse. Stop avoiding your own truth. We've got the World, which is the Stag in this deck. We've got Temperance, which is the Bell. And we've got the King of Cups in reverse. So I'm really feeling like you need to be a bit more decisive as well. You've got to remember that the universe can only manifest what you ask for. And right now I'm getting that the message coming through to the universe for you is very confused. You know, one minute you're like, oh my God, I love this person so much, I really want them. The next minute you're like, oh my God, they are such a dick, I can't stand their guts, I just want them out of my life. So this very confused energy is creating a lot of upheaval, tension, and unnecessary imbalances in your connection, and you really need to shine the light on yourself, is what I'm hearing. I said this at the beginning, that you're blaming this lack of growth on them, but you're really not doing your own soul searching with this Hermit in reverse. And this is, you know, this card's called the Snail. I feel like it's slowing everything down. You're ready to close out that cycle. You're ready to you know, step into a deeper, more honest connection. I'm going to keep that as it fell out. That's the Three of Wands in reverse. Again, you're blocking your own, the flow of your own reunion, the flow of your own abundance. There's a, you know, this bell is calling you. It's being sounded. There's 4 stars here. It's asking you to bring your wishes and your desires into balance and harmony, so the universe can hear your call and deliver them. With the King of Cups, you are guided, you know, not to be, this can be like a real lack of emotional control. And, you know, you mustn't allow your emotions to overwhelm you in this situation, because you're going to end up saying things that you don't mean. And, you know, Scorpio in reverse, this is King of Cups Scorpio. It's got a sting in the tail. Okay, this is emotionally manipulative communication. You really don't want to go there. You want to be communicating clearly. You want to be taking responsibility. And you do need to make a decision and really bring your needs and wants into balance, because the universe is listening and it's very confused. And it can't deliver to you what you want if it's not clear. So, you know, you need to calm the waters. You need to calm this kind of raging storm within you. So let's get some of these also. We've got My Beloved, New Beginning. I really feel like your person wants a new beginning. We've got soulmates. This is definitely a soulmate or a twin flame connection. We've got Reflection. And we've got When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul. So, pardon me. So, this card is about, you know, it says here, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. And, you know, this really reaffirms this soulmate or twin flame connection. You are always connected to your soulmate. Your twin flame even more so, because you're connected at the soul. You know, you can't run from this person. They can't really run from you. This separation from them is an illusion. It's a 3D illusion. And you're being guided that, you know, you just need to relax and have faith in this connection. A new beginning awaits you. You need to just embrace it and make some decisions about what you want, because the universe is trying to line everything up. But we've also got Reflection coming up here. You need to give each other that space, and you also need to have faith that things are going to work out for the best. But this is self-reflection also. This is about you taking responsibility for what you've brought to this connection, and remembering also that they're just mirroring back at you how you feel about yourself. Their feelings and actions towards you are a reflection of how you feel about yourself and how you're treating yourself. So there's a real need to address this lack of self-love and self-care that's within you. You're also reminded that when we pass on this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories that you've shared with those you love. And this indicates to me that you're holding on very dearly to, you know, material things that don't serve you. There's a need to have a good 3D purge and clear out and get rid of anything that's kind of, you know, blocking up your energy. I'm getting that you need to clear your home specifically. There's a lot of clutter there that's blocking the flow of chi is what I'm hearing. But your soulmate, your twin flame, they're already with you in spirit, and you need to believe this. You need to have faith in this, and they're going to manifest physically. So there's definitely healing to be done for both of you here. We're going to get some of these cards as well. So man holding a heart, that's beautiful. And a woman holding a heart. You couldn't make this up. Look at that. You know, both of you have so much love for one another, but it's being blocked by the self-love deficit that exists within you that doesn't allow you to see what true unconditional love is. You both have so many warped perspectives of love. You know, you're both loving conditionally in this devil energy with this needy, anxious attachment. You're not meeting my needs. You're not making me feel good. I feel so vulnerable. You've not done this. You've not done that. You know, this is unhealthy love. And yet there is so much true love for one another that's just simmering beneath the surface waiting to be released. But it's blocked by this devil energy, by this self-love deficit. Man holding a coin, and the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So I really feel like your counterpart, you know, he wants to offer you so much more than what he has, and he wants to discuss that with you. He wants to be really vulnerable and honest and explain his truth and say, you know, I really like you, but I don't feel like I've got anything to offer. He doesn't know how to do that. I feel like neither of you are very good at revealing your true emotions, but he's definitely feeling like he can't speak that truth. He doesn't know how to say to you, I'm not good enough, because that makes him feel stupid as well. It's like his pride won't allow him to even acknowledge that fear, let alone discuss it with you. Angel of strength, you know, you're asking to be strong through these transformative period. You're being asked to, you know, connect to the divine. The door to abundance is open for both of you. And again, because you're not being clear about what you want to manifest, the universe isn't able to deliver it to you. Also the door to spirit. And this is where transformation takes place. This is a number 5 card. Once you still your mind and connect to spirit, you have access to this infinite wisdom. The mediumship class may be powerful for you. Again, you can check it on my website, happysouls1111.com. We're going to keep those. So we've got separation, worth waiting for, and keep an open mind. So, you know, time apart from one another is kind of relevant right now. It's necessary, and you need to trust and have faith. Remember what you're being asked to do here. You're not really separated. This is just while you both work through your own 3D healing, the required healing. And because you're both in this devil energy, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of healing that's required. Divine timing is at work in your love life. This is worth waiting for. Trust. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And what this suggests to me is that, you know, there's probably some major differences between you. These could be cultural, religious, age gap. It could be, you know, that you're just not one another's usual type. And, you know, this isn't someone that you would have normally picked or that your person would have normally picked. And you've just got to let that go. You've just got to keep an open mind that it may not look on the surface like this could work. It may look like there's loads of challenges. And also it probably looks like this person doesn't care. But again, you need to trust that this period of separation serves you both, because you both need to heal. This is worth waiting for. Trust in the divine plan, and definitely keep an open mind. You know, sure, you know, quite often these relationships where there's major age gaps, cultural or religious differences, they can be really challenging. But, you know, there are cases out there of people that still fall madly in love and have happy, successful relationships despite these differences. We have got that your religious factors influence your love life right now. And I do think that this person is struggling to accept the spiritual connection, and that, you know, it's really challenging their own religious beliefs. So that's definitely one of the challenges that's coming up. But I really hope that helped, Libra. Please do hit the like button. It really does help my channel to grow. I appreciate it so much. It only takes you 2 seconds. It's a small price to pay for these free readings. If you can do that, I'm so, so grateful. And of course, hit the subscribe button. I will be back with more readings. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that on my website at happysouls1111.com. So, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Lots of love. Bye-bye.